Welcome back to Surviving RLCraft. I'm Deklan. Thanks for joining us again today. At the end of the last episode, I promised you guys we were going to be going to the Shivaxi Monument, and I fully plan to do that here in one moment. Before we do, I just wanted to give you a little update on our dragons before we go, because I did a little bit with them while we were away. So you guys are very well aware of how we left off with our lightning dragon. The only thing I did do for this one is I actually gave it a sickly dragon meal. So this one, when you give it a sickly dragon meal, they will no longer grow. So this one is going to stay at stage 3, 51 days forever. As far as I know, you can't undo that. Maybe you can. I'm willing to learn. So this one's going to stay like that. And we had the gold armor on that one. And then we actually grew up in front of my son. I grew up the other ones so he could see how it was done before the episode came out. And then we got the fire. Oh no. It's wandering. Of course it's wandering. You stay. So we've got the fire one, and the fire one we got the silver armor on, and this one I did not give a sickly meal to, so it's going to keep growing. It's going to get hunger. It's going to need all this stuff. But we got the silver dragon armor on that one. Kind of like the way that looks. And the last one, we got the frost one. And I think she's going to be wandering too. Get over here. So we got the diamond armor on her, and she also is going to keep growing if I let her. So, but we've got them all leveled up to level 3. That way we could make any of the stuff we want with the forges as long as they're alive. That's all we've done right so far. So I've got a little shulker box over here with everything kind of like dragon related. I was trying to figure out how to get these iced arrows and flamed arrows and stuff like that. There's even shock dragon arrows, but I couldn't figure it out. I'm not sure if there's an actual recipe. When I hover over them and hit R, there's nothing that comes up. I did make a frost bow, and I shot one of these arrows from it, and it turned into a frost arrow when it landed, and I picked it up, but it picked it up as a regular bone arrow. So maybe that's all we have at the moment. Either way, got a little shulker box full of dragon stuff. If you guys have any fun names that you'd like to name the dragons, post a comment. I haven't asked my kids if they wanted to name any of them yet, so feel free to post anything that you think that might be good names for them. All right, it is time. We're going to go all the way up here to this Shivaxi Monument and see what it's all about. I'm excited. I've only visited one of these one time, and that was several playthroughs ago. So let's find out what we got in store for us here. There it is. Oh, wow. It's like faced right towards us. Perfect. I remember the type of loot that I found in here. And while this is like where you'll get like the best loot from any structure in the game, the best time to get that loot is as early in the game as possible. Now I remember getting like dragon scales and things like that and baubles and stuff like that. So I might have access to a lot of stuff that's in here, but there's also still a chance that you might get something really lucky and something maybe you don't have access to. So I'm aware that it may not be the best thing for me. And then also I think we should loot it before we see how hard Shivaxi hits us. I'm a little unsure about that part of it. All right, I am gonna loot before I even think about playing with Shivaxi a little bit there. Hopefully he can't like reach us up here, because I really don't know how much he hurts. All right, let's see what we got. So this is the top one. This might be the one with the best loot just because it's the top one. But what do we got? There are lots of iron blocks. So there's lots of iron blocks around the edge there. And then I think there's a few chests. So let's see what we get. Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna hit the button. Okay. So diamond gear. That's good. That would be, I'll take that. Take off that enchant. Inner berserk. I'll take that too. I don't think we need that. Physical protection. Okay, we got some liners. Those are good. Definitely like those. Okay, wow, look at this. Okay, so 60 sea serpent scales. I still plan on making a really good sea serpent set for in the water and stuff. What is that? Antherian, Anthronian treat. Vitamins. All this stuff is good. I don't need any more of those. Magic prot, physical prot. Those are good. Look at all this stuff. Can you imagine finding all of this stuff like on like at the very start of the game? You would just be completely set. That many serpent seals is huge though. So this key, I think this is actually part of something you need to summon one of the like Rahovar, like one of the bosses. I think you need to make these keys. Let's see here, what to take to make. Okay, so I saved myself a lot of diamonds and another star. That's, I mean, still not bad. Cool, we'll take it. All right. Okay, next. Well, what is this? Pride pendant. I think you use this for something. Grant simple buff plus damage plus armor while at full health. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think I have one of those, so I'll take it. Ooh, what do we got? Ooh. Okay. More scales. More sea serpent scales. Dragon. Oh, those might be the only emerald dragon scales I'm able to get on this world because those are bugged currently and the green dragons are dropping black ones. Oh, we could have came here and gotten our forbidden fruit. Oh, that kind of it. Insect saddle. That's cool. That's cool. These Lycanite summoning staffs, they used to be really good, but I think they nerfed them heavily. See if there's any good enchant. Advanced efficiency 2. We'll take that. Fortune 3. Versatility. Advanced form. Ooh, amending. Cool. More diamonds. I'll take them. What is this? Reptile treat. Interesting. Oh, look at all that good stuff. Okay, we'll take the treats too. And then is that masterful? No. Okay. All right, cool. Let's go down to the next one. Oof. All right, what's in here? There might not be anything in that one. Watch, I'm like missing the biggest thing ever. Okay, next one. Coal, yay. Okay, cool. Cool. What do we got? Am I missing something again? Oh, here we go. Okay, I remember this one. Yes, this has all the food. Not only does it have all the food, it has them glitched in here where they're stacked to 64, where normally they only stack to 16. But yeah, this is amazing food, and to get a stack of each is really cool. The battle burritos, we're definitely going to be using those in like the lost cities. Yes, we take all this. I wonder if we can take it where it doesn't unstack it. Shift click, that works. Okay, then shift click, yeah. Very cool. Awesome. That's huge. I know you can just like farm a whole bunch of stuff and make all that stuff, but still, that's a win right there. Especially 64 battle burritos. Oh my god. Okay, this is the last one. Ugh, what do we got? There's a bathroom. Great. Ooh, a chest. Okay, we got a chest. I think. Nice. I approve of the design. Hopper. Okay, let's. I think this might be the last chest then. Okay. Lots of gear. More sea serpent. Another forbidden fruit. Sea serpent scales. Insect treats. Shiny. Wait a minute. A wrath pendant? Isn't this what drops off the amalgalich? No way. A trophy lost to time reminiscent of another world. The last time I killed an amalgalich, which was probably like 2.9.3, it dropped this. This might be huge. If it's still really, really good, that might be huge. Definitely better than wearing my sea serpent neck or menacing stone to the sea when I don't need to be. Grants simple plus damage and plus armor after you deal a critical hit. That sounds really good. That's cool. I think, let me see, because yeah, you can't craft this thing. That's so cool. A worm treat. Reptile saddle. More sea serpent scales. Some diamonds. All right, let's see here. No. Parry's good. Okay. I guess we'll take that too. That's crazy. I think I put that on like now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine finding this like at the start of the game? You have such a huge head start. I'm pretty sure that drops off the last end boss of the game. The Amalglitch is the one that you summon in the Lost Cities and have to kill it in the Lost Cities, as far as I remember. And that's why it's got the purple text at the bottom, because it's like a trophy lost to time, reminiscent of another world. There's one more thing to do. We got to figure out if we want to take on Shivaxi here. How much health do you have? 2,000? 2,000 health? Are you? Oh my gosh. Okay. I at least need to see how hard he hits me, okay? All right, Shivaxi, let's do this. I don't know how much he's going to hit me, but if you see me running away in a second, it's because he hits me really hard. Oh, he's going down quick. Oh gosh. Of course he is. Wait, did he? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. He has a different weapon on and a shield now. He had a bow and arrow. He also hit me really hard in the head. I'm gonna, let's get a heal. I think he like starts to hit more. Maybe I should bow him down. No, we gotta go. Oh, don't you dare. Okay, so far we're good. Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, he's got fireballs now. He's a mage. Oh, what the heck? What's happening? Whoa, did he turn into... He's a dragon? No way. I'm so dead. I don't have my... Holy can I shoot him? My dude, what? Oh, he turns into a dragon. I'm in his mouth. Where am I? Am I invisible? I don't even see myself. What is going on here? He turns into a dragon now? Shivaxi is clearly a cheater. Clearly. That's a pretty cool looking dragon now. Very cool. He didn't do any damage to me though. Wow, look at that. He like chunked my chest plate. Also, we were chunking him pretty good with our melee weapon, despite the fact that it still has like no armor reduction or anything like that on it. So that's cool. All right, so the start of the fight, he had a bow and arrow, a simple bow and arrow, and he wasn't doing any damage to me. And then he switched to like a diamond shield and then a fire weapon, I think it was. And he hit my head for 2.5 hearts on that thing. That scared me. I backed off on that. And then I realized that he was just, I don't know. It didn't seem too bad after that. And then right at the very end, he turned into like a mage. He was casting fireballs. So it's like a multi-staged fight. I feel like I'm pretty geared up for him at the moment, though. I could have bowed him down at the start, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see how much he hit me for. So, hey, that was I definitely didn't see the dragon thing coming. That never knew about that. Very cool. Very, very fun structure. I love the fact that we found this. Let's see what it takes to upgrade this Wrath Pendant. Not ingots. Ooh, Spectral Silt. All right. So let's go Hearty. We're going for... No, Undying. That's what we want. Okay. Time it comes up. Ooh, Undying. All right. 10 left too. Menacing. 8% attack damage. I'll take it. That is so cool. Look at that. Undying quality with menacing. Oh, that's so good. gives +2 damage and sinful buff, plus damage plus armor after you deal a critical hit. I want to see how much that is. When we get a sinful 4, but it doesn't tell you what. We have to look that up. I think we gotta look that up. Figure out what sinful 4 specifically gives you. All right, I looked it up, and apparently every level of sinful gives you 24% damage, 3 armor, and 1 armor toughness. So at level 4, which we get instantly every time we crit, and we have maxed out random crits for melee, so we're going to be critting a lot. Every time we crit, we basically are going to be doing 100% more damage for the following attack, which is crazy, I would say. 100%. We just got 100% stronger, basically, from that one bauble. That's amazing. Now, we'll probably go back to the Stone to see if we do like underwater stuff, but still, this thing is going to be on all the time now. That's what's going on. I didn't notice it until just now, but I got the Wrath pendant around my neck. Oh, it looks so cool. I love it. Oh, I love it. And the shield on my back. So how the heck do you follow up exploring a Shivaxi Monument? It's just too epic, right? Well, I found the perfect thing. Mining. Yeah, we can just go, mining for some cave crystals and get all these things. This is fun, right? Not exactly. Let me explain. One of the things I really have been eyeing to make is this warp stone. I believe the way this works, it's like a warp scroll, except for it has a cooldown instead of it on use, like charges. And I was looking at, I feel like this is a new recipe. I don't remember this being here, but it takes purple runes. And I have blue crystals back home, but I've been looking for the red stuff forever. And I just found a cave with it, so I'm going to like strip this whole thing out, take as much as I can, and see if we can get one step closer to making that. So the other thing we got to make is these ender talismans and ender gems, which comes from the Forgotten Items mod. So I don't know if I even have those yet, but this is a good find for me. But I think what we're going to do next for the rest of the episode is we're actually going to go find some Lycanite dungeons. I've got several of them pinged around the world here. I use this little cave thing for them, and I say what color they are. I don't think I want to do a water one right now. Maybe one of the green ones, I think, or the brown one. There's a brown one over here somewhere. I like the brown one. But I think we're going to go do that mostly because I want to see and use the Wrath pendant in action. I want to see if I feel stronger with it. I should, right? 100% more extra damage. Oh my gosh. So I want to see how that feels, and we're going to go from there. But I'm going to mine this up. I think I might have just solved my issue of not wanting to look purple. I thought I remembered this, where you put your armor in with a black rune and it might take off the purple enchant glow. Let's see. Oh, I think it did. Oh, I'm so doing this. Let's go make 3 more. Boop, boop, boop. No more purple. Like that. Definitely looks more black. And it only costs 1. I gotta see what we look like now. Yeah. Ooh, I like that better. It's still got a lot of purple, but that's just because it's lightning, right? That looks cool. I got some of the black back. And then I was thinking maybe we make a rune reader, just because we might actually have the required recipes to make the ender gem and the ender talisman. There we go. All right, advanced rune reader. Let's see which ones we have. All right, so for anyone who doesn't know how to get these runes, you get them. One, you get them, a lot of them in the end, and you can also find them in any kind of loot chest. Is that really the first one that I needed? No way. Now we just need the ender talisman and life belt. All right, so we don't have that, which is unfortunate, because one of the best places to get these crafting runes is the end, and with how bugged it is right now and how often I get I freeze up. I don't want to go there, so we'll just have to keep a lookout for more of these runes for now. All right, there it is. We're doing the one with Precious, the Chaos Serpent, and I can't remember the other part. All right, here we go. We have not been in one of these yet. I expect to do well in here. I just don't know about... Well, we're one-shotting zombies that have... Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, I just one-shot a troll. Oh, we got so much power from that. So, I think this armor does lightning damage when something hits me. Maybe it's a side effect of having thorns on it, but if something hits me, I see like little like... You see that? It might have a cooldown. See the lightning coming out of it? I think you deal lightning damage with this set if you get hit. So I like killing these guys because you can get wither skeleton skulls from them, but I've killed many so far and I've only gotten 7. And that's all from just from 2 of them. Okay, so that troll had 101 health. I hit it for 70 on my first swing. I'd say this sinful buff is pretty awesome. Seriously? Where did my weapon go? Okay. I really don't like it when they do that. There was a version of RLCraft once, and I think it might have been a hardcore config, where you could lose your weapon on the ground and then something else could explode and like destroy everything that was in the explosion radius, and like so you could just like lose your weapon. Like you had to use Curse of Possession if you had a weapon, because it just, if you dropped it, an explosion would go off and it's gone. I really didn't like that version of RLCraft. Okay, I don't know where Precious is. This is the boss room, but she's not in here. No. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, I didn't really get to see how much health she had, but she's gone. That was quick. We love that. That is only the first boss though, so probably harder ones to come. My gosh. Oh, we did. We get an imp soul stone. Cool. Is that used for anything? No, it's just a soul stone. Okay. Nice. All right. Well, on the first floor, we got 40 wither skeleton skulls. That's pretty cool. But I definitely feel like I'm one-shotting more things than I used to. Now, I know there's not too much stuff with armor on, but still going pretty good. We'll take it. Second boss. See how much health he has. Ooh, hey there. You... Can I just see how much health you have? Is it 393? Okay, 393. Okay. I think I can... I think I can attack him without him being able to hit me, so this is going to be kind of cheesy. But let's see how fast you can kill him. 2, 3... 4 hits. Oh my gosh. That buff is just too good. Alright, let's go. One more boss. It's gonna be bad. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, lost the weapon. Where's the weapon? Ugh. Alright, so that took 10 hits. That's not bad. Ooh, we got multiple? Oh, we got multiple. Nice. Diamonds. Got a stack of diamonds. Cool. But yeah, that felt really good. That did feel really good. Go wait. I would have to say that this dungeon went very smooth with not only our armor, but our Wrath Pendant. what was it? 4 swings on the first boss, 10 on the last. That's pretty good. We also got 85 Wither Skeleton Skulls. I was letting the Geist spawners spawn, so that's, I mean, I got 65 levels. That's probably, you probably wouldn't get that much in if you weren't letting them all spawn. That's pretty huge. I can make a lot of nether stars with that. Lots of waystones, a whole bunch of stuff. I absolutely love how much damage we're doing with this neck, and I had no idea how powerful it was until now. Now I feel like I have to have it. Whenever I start a world, I'm like, need that. Gonna go suffer through cold biomes to find one. Cool. Now I'm very pleased with how this went. Let's go unpack and see everything we got. Well, I don't take everything from every dungeon I go into. These are the things that I took from the Lycanite dungeon. They tend to have tons of diamond stuff. Now, there is one masterful in here, so we're going to keep that. And we got this from the bosses, but all of this I'm going to smelt down, and it's probably going to give me like 15 blocks of diamonds around there. Each one of these is about 7 or 8 diamonds, so that's kind of huge if you ask me. And then we got a bunch of Wither Skeleton Skulls just because it was the type of dungeon that had the Geist in it. And we had all these different soul stones. We have an imp, which doesn't do anything. We have an aberration, which is used to summon one of the bosses. And then we have 2 undead ones, which are also used to summon the bosses at the end. So the imp one we could hit right now. Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. Oh, please don't set fire to anything in here. We got an Afrit. We don't really care about that. The other 2 we'll put away. I got a couple wizardry stuff along with an entire box of wizardry stuff too. So once I get into this, I'll know what I need to stop collecting and what I still need to collect. But for now, we got a box of stuff. Biggest thing I'd have to say is we got 65 levels. I really want to do something specific with these levels. First being to top off magic so that we can use the magic mirror. I think, did we get one of those? There it is. So yeah, we can now use the magic mirror, which is basically a teleport to your spawn location or your wave zone on a very short cooldown. That's awesome. We love that. We're going to put that in our tool belt. Probably take that eye out and put that in here. The other thing I wanted to up was farming to get Hungry Farmer. Makes eating a passive task, auto feeding. I love this thing. So let's pump this up to 32. Oh, we're going to have that. We're going to have to dip. We're going to have to dip. That's okay though. One more? Yeah. One more. It's worth it. It's needed to happen. All right, here we go. Hungry Farmer makes eating a passive task. Now, the way this works is the same as when you're shooting arrows. So I'm actually going to put my food in the top left slot now, actually freeing up another spot on my bar, which is good. Go away. We actually probably, getting low on XP. So if I keep my food that I want to eat in the top left spot, I believe it will pick that. So say I'm out in a dungeon and I'm getting like, golden apples and like apples and all this stuff like that for my food. It'll still pick this one as long as you put it like in the top left slot. It'll prioritize it, so it won't be using your good stuff if you don't want it to. That's how you do that. So I'm going to put my bulwark here, which finally frees up another spot on my bar, at least the way I usually hold stuff. And then this thing is eventually going to go away when we can make this warp stone. Upgrades. I love all the upgrades. All right. And so we got a stack and a half of diamonds to add to what we got. So total diamonds from one Lycanite, 19 diamond blocks from one Lycanite dungeon. That's awesome. We like that. Why go mining for diamonds when you can just clear a dungeon real quick? All right, that's it. All right. Well, what the heck did we do today? We saw the Shivaxi Monument, we got the Wrath Pendant, and we kicked some boss's butt with it. That was a fun day. I feel like the one thing we are still really lacking is enchants for mostly a weapon. I really want to get a new weapon. So next episode, we're going to be building. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. It's going to take me a little bit longer than it normally does because it's kind of extensive, but it's going to be really fun. I want to take my little girl out here and go for a little joyride, see if we can find some port cities, maybe find some librarians to trade with, and just go have some fun in between episodes. Thank you all so much for watching and staying and joining me today, and I will see you next time. Oof, hello there. If you have any name suggestions for any of the dragons, just pop them in there and I'll pick my favorites. Thank you all. Bye. Do we kill him? Do we try to kill him? I'm nervous. But I have a feeling they updated him. We definitely conquered Shivaxi. We're still working on conquering all of RLCraft, but for now we conquered Shivaxi. Bring it, dude. I feel like we need to go for a ride. Come here, bud. Take off. All right. I kind of want to see how hard a sea serpent hits me right now. We got new armor. It's been a bit. Used to take 2 or 3 hearts off the head. Oh, there's 3. Well, that's still not that great. Okay. And yeah, okay. Yeah, we still get hit hard, decently hard. Were you shooting lightning? Oh. Well, we're still a little squishy. That's okay. Go away. I don't want you. Nobody wants you, face huggers. I'm coming for you. Shh. Really? Whoa. Whoops.